Hi. So, today I'm bored, because of course we are all still stuck in quarantine. And, because of that, I've already overtoned my hair purple. I've given myself a little trim. Generally, I just let the natural hair go because there's a lot of it to deal with. So I decided that I'm actually going to just straighten it today. It's something to do. It doesn't take too long for me, because my hair is actually really uh, fine. It's thick, but it's very thin in the actual texture of the hair. So, the joys of being half Asian and half black. Basically, you put us together and you get Samoan, Polynesian. Anyways, I am going to just straighten it, show you the whole process. I did a little section back here earlier. I don't have a super fancy flat iron, but it works. And I enjoy my hair when it's straight because it's easier to deal with. I love my natural hair, hence the reason why I don't actually get it processed in any way, because it's fun. I can do just about anything with it. And that's the best part about having this kind of hair. I can go straight, I can go kinky, I can go wavy. Um, but today, I'm going straight. So, the way that I do it, probably not the right way, is I take little sections. And as you can see, I've already straightened this side compared to this side. It's funny how much longer it is when it's straight. People always say, I didn't realize how long your hair was. And it's all mine. I want to say I grew all of this out of my hair and my gigantic head. But uh, so you section it off, little sections, because I can't see what the hell I'm doing back there. I just take sections, and then I take my lovely bedhead flat iron. This one's a 1 inch one. Some people use a wider one, but I feel like I have more control over this one. So I just go at it slowly but surely. Some people say you're not supposed to do it more than once over your hair, but I find that my hair is so curly that it doesn't actually want to take it sometimes. Take it. Take it. So I just go along, try and get everything. Every once in a while, I'll miss a spot. I do not try for the baby hairs on the back because I actually like having flesh. And so I go through all the way down to the ends, slowly. But you'll notice that if I don't go through a couple of times, it's still rather wavy. So, um, I try and go through twice. I try and get as close to the scalp as I can, otherwise I have an amazing amount of volume, so it looks really big at the roots and then straight at the ends. And there's the last section for the very, very back. And basically, I hope not to burn my ears. When I was a kid, you would actually use the flat combs, and those things are dangerous. I still have scars. And so I am utterly and happily in love with flat irons. I've had a few from cheaper to more expensive ones. But basically, there's that. My ends could use some help, but now you can see It's pretty darn straight at this point. So I will now stop talking and just keep working on it. I section off. I said I was going to stop talking. I lied. I section off pieces evenly so that I can actually go through. I probably need a rat tail comb for this, but I don't have one. I've never had one, really, truthfully. But then I just keep going and section off maybe 1.5 inch spots. Get to as close to the roots as I can without actually burning myself. That's the hope. And there we are. And all right. I've been told before never to actually flat iron from anywhere in the middle. So basically, you're supposed to start at the very, very root. I go over that a few times to try and actually keep that down and slowly go through. But I've been told, like I said, not to actually start anywhere in the middle because it can cause creases in the hair. So you end up with, a crease somewhere in the middle. But my hair is long enough that it covers the creases, so I don't worry too much about it. But I just go along, try and make sure to get all the hairs because I can't see what the hell I'm doing back there. And just keep going. So it's going to take me about a half an hour to do this. It seems like a lot of hair, but in truth, it is. You might see some smoke coming out of my hair. That is not actually my hair that's burning, it's the product that I put into it. I actually use this stuff. It's actually by Curls, and it's called whipped cream. It's for curly hair, but I find that it's actually a very good straightening cream. I use it to define my curls when I actually want to wear my hair naturally. And I love it. It's heavy, but that's good for my hair. People with straighter curly hair, does that make any sense? Non-ethnic curly hair might find it a little bit on the heavy side, but for my hair, it definitely works well. And it's not incredibly high end, but it's a good product. At least I find it to be a good product. And I'm sure that there are others that people actually prefer. But you can prefer those. So you might I don't know if you can see it very well, but you might notice that I have some purple going on. I actually used Overtone. Um, uh, just the semi-permanent color, which I actually have enjoyed a lot. This is purple for brown hair. Some people say that my hair is black, um, but it's actually a very deep dark brown. And I have a lot of gray because, well, I'm 47. And, but I decided that what I wanted to do was actually try and cover that gray in a fun color. I don't mind my grays, truthfully. They don't bug me. I'm 47. And I've survived long enough to actually have gray hair. So I'm going to freaking enjoy it. So I used the overtone, which is actually pretty good for that. I had some worries because gray hair is more coarse, and it doesn't actually always take semi-permanent color very well. But it did a pretty good job. You use a regular conditioner, um, and they actually in their kit provided a daily conditioner for the color. I do not wash my hair every day. I wash it once a week generally, because it is dry hair. And because it is dry, you don't want to wash all those oils out of it, um, especially for ethnic hair. Uh, basically, my hair is healthier when I actually wash it only once a week. Now, barring me working out or something of that sort, it's a once a week process. And the problem is it takes a long time to wash my hair. Um, it actually takes me. My regular showers are approximately 10 minutes. My showers where I wash my hair takes me about 20 to 25 minutes. A, it's long. B, it's thick. And it's a pain in the ass. Now, because I don't always straighten my hair, uh, it's not as damaged as you would think it is. It's not a everyday thing, truthfully. Like I said, since I only wash my hair once a week, and a good portion of the time I wear my hair naturally. Uh, basically, um, it is in pretty good condition. Um, I do have a little bit longer process of taking care of my hair than a lot of people, just because I know that it is dry. Um, I do not drink enough water. I definitely do not deal with my hair as often as I probably should. I don't go to the hairstylist as often as I should, although I love my hairstylist. Um, and she is awesome. I've actually had keratin treatments in my hair. Basically, the keratin treatment, straightening treatment. which I love because it actually straightens my hair for longer. The only issue that I have with them is A, they're not really necessarily good for me or for my hairstylist, and they take long, they are expensive, and I don't get my curls. Um, well, not to the extent that I like them. I mean, uh, I love my natural hair. Um, mainly because I have a lot of it, and I will probably have a lot of it for the rest of my life. Um, but and when it's natural, I can do puffs, I can do waves, I can do so many things with it that I can't do when it's straight. Um, but sadly, we're going to go into hair politics. Uh, People of color, specifically black people, are told that their natural hair that grows out of their head, the way that it grows out, are not professional when they have their natural hair grow out of their head the way that it's meant to grow out. And basically, I don't like that. I think that I should be able to wear my hair in a professional setting however I think that it looks neat, and be perfectly fine with that, whether it's dreads, an afro, puffs, whatever. Because truthfully, in the long run, it doesn't matter what my hair looks like in a professional setting. It's how I actually uh, uh, act, comport myself in that professional setting. Um, I am a professional, uh, uh, not in the way that you're thinking. I am actually an executive assistant, and I'm very lucky because I've never had to uh, deal too much uh, um, with hair prejudices, but I know that it's out there. And so I'm just talking about it because people need to understand this is how my hair grows out of my head. You know? And I shouldn't have to change it in order to be considered professional. Where the hell did I put my clippy? Oh my god. So as I am coming to the ends, I tend to go a little bit slower, just because my ends are a bit on the dead side and frizzy. And so I try and hit them a few seconds longer than I would the rest of my hair. Um, but again, stylists would probably say, "What the hell are you doing? You're just making them worse." And that is true. But I also know that for my hair, if I don't do it, all of a sudden I look like I have a haystack at the very, very ends of them. Okay. can actually really see the purple right now. But I'm really loving Overtone. I might try a different color as this fades. All right, so the front, I usually go the other direction. I'll usually, as opposed to going around, go up front to back. That way, they lay, my hairs lay on either side more naturally. I don't know, that doesn't seem like quite the right word, but it lays better. So I had just washed my hair yesterday, let it dry naturally. I could give myself a blowout if I actually had a blow dryer, but I don't. So I just let it dry naturally. Again, that keeps the damage down on my hair. I do use only a limited amount of product in my hair, but the process of detangling and everything of that sort basically is a whole lot of conditioner. I go through so much more conditioner than shampoo. Basically, because ethnic hair, uh, my hair, is is very dry. I do have tons of breakage. You will notice that my hair does have a tendency to have little bits that stick up. Mainly because, again, I don't take care of my hair as well as I should. But it's not horrible. As you can tell, as I'm ripping the comb down my hair. So you can use the back of the hot comb, or not hot comb, straightening iron, um, to help lay down some of those finer hairs that are in the front. And the reason why I straighten in opposite directions is because my hair parts naturally in the middle. Uh, but you can actually kind of work a part someplace else, but I don't really care enough to necessarily do that. Unless I'm actually going someplace fancy, then I'll work it. But today, currently, in our wonderful environment, I haven't gone anywhere. Just like you, I am at home. I work from home when most of the time, and uh, basically, um, my office is currently like everybody else's, uh, uh, limiting the amount of people that actually go in. Oh, there you can see the hairs that stick up, because they are short. I actually gave myself bangs a while back. I should not have bangs. I gave myself bangs a while back. And I think that I have this dream of having the perfect Betty bangs, Betty Page bangs. It's never going to happen. Unfortunately, my forehead is too short. And I look basically like Moe from the Three Stooges. And so we won't be doing that again, ever. Um, but I love the look. So I did, in fact, buy, some faux bangs from Amazon, and I will never do that again either. And basically, I just do not have the forehead for bangs, which is fine because, in truth, it's a nice forehead. A few crinkles, but I'm also 47. Actually, I'm considering not actually being 47 because this year has sucked so bad that I don't think that it deserves to be counted. Anyways, there's my complaint. So I'm in Seattle. You can actually kind of hear the rain going on up in the pitter patter of on the house roof. And basically, it is now January. Oh, you can see where there's the gray that's coming back. Like I said, it's a semi-permanent overtone that I bought was a semi-permanent hair coloring. And that actually washes out over time, even with the use of the coloring conditioner that they provide. So once this color has faded significantly, I'm definitely considering a different color, but I don't know what color to do. They have a bunch of different colors specifically for brown hair, and I like my natural hair color. I just want to have fun with the grays. Yeah. Um, so, but they have a bunch like blues, reds, greens, yellows. Definitely not doing yellows or oranges. That is not a good color for my skin tone. Although I do actually wear it because I am apparently uh, uh, eclectic. That's the nice word that they say. Okay, so my hair is straight. Huge difference from my natural hair. I got 99% of it. Surprisingly, my hair is not in too horrible of shape, although I definitely need to give myself a trim. Um, but there you are. And it's a transformation, and I like it. Have a good day.